Welcome to our deep dive into the hidden dimensions of World War II. In this series, we'll uncover the secret operations, lesser-known theatres of war, technological breakthroughs, and profound acts of human resilience that shaped the modern world. Join us as we reveal the layers of complexity and intrigue that went beyond the trenches and battlegrounds. From the unsung heroes to the pivotal moments that turned the tide, we will explore the untold stories that defined an era. Stay with us as we journey through the hidden dimensions of World War II, uncovering the secrets that history left behind. We'll delve into the strategic minds that orchestrated the war efforts, examining the decisions that altered the course of history. Discover the intricate web of logistics and communication that kept the war machine running, often behind the scenes and away from the front lines. We'll also shine a light on the home front, where ordinary citizens played extraordinary roles in supporting the war effort, and explore how the war influenced culture, art and daily life, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to resonate today. Through personal stories and first-hand accounts, we'll bring to life the experiences of those who lived through this monumental period in history. Finally, we'll examine the aftermath and the efforts to rebuild and seek justice, setting the stage for the world we know today. Join us on this journey through the hidden dimensions of World War II as we honor the legacy and uncover the secrets that history left behind. World War II wasn't just a conflict between nations, it was a war that defined the course of humanity. It was a time when the world was plunged into chaos and the very fabric of society was tested. The war brought about unprecedented changes, affecting every aspect of life, from politics to culture, from technology to human relationships. Spanning 6 years, involving over 30 countries and touching every corner of the globe, it was a battle of ideologies, strategies and resilience. The war saw the rise and fall of empires, the redrawing of borders and the reshaping of the world order. It was a time of great upheaval where the old world was dismantled and a new world emerged from the ashes. The war brought with it stories of heroism and horror, unity and division, innovation and destruction. It was a time when ordinary people were called upon to do extraordinary things, and the world witnessed acts of bravery and sacrifice on an unprecedented scale. From the front lines to the home front, every individual played a role in the war effort, contributing in ways both big and small. While many of us are familiar with the grand narratives, D-Day, Pearl Harbor and the fall of Berlin, there's an entire world of stories beneath the surface, hidden away in classified documents, personal diaries and forgotten archives. These hidden stories offer a glimpse into the lives of those who lived through the war, revealing their hopes, fears and dreams. They provide a more intimate understanding of the human experience during this tumultuous time. These stories tell us of spies who risked their lives to save millions, scientists who revolutionized warfare, and ordinary people who did extraordinary things in the face of unimaginable adversity. They remind us that history is not just about the events that shaped the world, but also about the individuals who lived through those events. Each story adds a unique thread to the rich tapestry of our shared past. Today, we'll take you on a journey to uncover the hidden dimensions of World War II, the secret operations, the lesser-known theatres of war, the technological breakthroughs, and the profound acts of human resilience. We'll explore the untold stories that have been buried in the annals of history, waiting to be discovered. These stories will shed light on the complexities and nuances of a war that shaped the modern world. This is the story of a war that went beyond the trenches and battlegrounds, revealing the layers of complexity and intrigue that shaped the modern world. It's a story of courage and determination, of innovation and resilience, and of the enduring human spirit. It's a story that continues to resonate, reminding us of the sacrifices made and the lessons learned. From the icy waters of the Arctic to the dense jungles of the Pacific, from the whispers of spies to the roar of new machines, we'll dive deep into the forgotten stories of World War II. Join us as we uncover the hidden dimensions of a war that changed the world forever. Together, we'll journey through the past to understand the present and shape the future. War is often thought of as soldiers clashing on battlefields, but in World War II, another war unfolded behind the scenes, a shadow war fought by cryptographers, spies and resistance fighters. This was a battle of intelligence and deception, where information was as valuable as ammunition, and where the difference between victory and defeat could hinge on a single coded message. Let's start with one of the most fascinating chapters in this shadow war, the cracking of the Enigma code, a feat that changed the course of history. This monumental achievement not only shortened the war, but also saved countless lives, showcasing the power of intelligence and innovation in times of conflict. The German military relied on the Enigma machine, a sophisticated cipher device that could generate billions of possible code combinations. It was considered unbreakable. But in 1932, a group of Polish mathematicians made a groundbreaking discovery. They deciphered early versions of Enigma, laying the foundation for what would become one of the most crucial intelligence operations of the war. When Poland was invaded in 1939, these mathematicians handed their findings to British intelligence. At Bletchley Park, a secret facility in England, a team of brilliant minds, including Alan Turing, took up the challenge. They developed the Bomber, a machine capable of systematically testing Enigma's millions of possibilities. By 1941, the Allies were regularly intercepting and decoding German military communications. Breaking Enigma didn't just provide tactical advantages, it saved lives. The information gleaned from these codes helped the Allies anticipate German attacks, protect supply convoys in the Atlantic, and plan key offensives like D-Day. Historians estimate that the work at Bletchley Park shortened the war by as much as 2 years, sparing millions from further suffering. But the success of this operation relied on secrecy. If the Germans had known their codes were compromised, they would have changed their systems, rendering the Allies blind once again. The story of Enigma is not just one of intellectual triumph, but also of the delicate balance between secrecy and action in the Shadow War. After the war, the contributions of the Codebreakers were finally recognized, though many details remained classified for decades. Today, Bletchley Park stands as a museum, a testament to the brilliant minds who changed the course of history through their relentless pursuit of breaking the Enigma code. Deception was another powerful weapon in the Shadow War. One of the most audacious examples was Operation Fortitude, a campaign of misdirection so elaborate it bordered on theatrical. As the Allies prepared for D-Day, they knew they needed to mislead the Germans about the invasion's true location. Through a combination of fake armies, inflatable tanks, and a network of double agents, the Allies created the illusion that their main attack would target Pas-de-Calais, not Normandy. To pull this off, they needed precision and coordination. Agents like Juan Pujol Garcia, codenamed Garbo, were instrumental. Garbo fed the Germans a steady stream of false intelligence, convincing them that a massive Allied force was stationed in southern England. At the same time, fake radio transmissions and carefully planted leaks reinforced this illusion. Even after the D-Day landings began, German commanders hesitated to send reinforcements to Normandy, believing it was a diversion. This delay allowed the Allies to establish a crucial foothold on the beaches, ultimately leading to the liberation of France and the collapse of Nazi Germany. The art of deception played a pivotal role in the success of the Allied forces, showcasing the power of strategy and cunning in warfare. When we think of World War II, we often focus on Europe and the Pacific. But this was a truly global conflict, with battles fought in some of the most extreme and unexpected places on Earth. These lesser-known theatres of war reveal how vast and complex the conflict really was. Let's start with the Arctic convoys, a lifeline of supplies that kept the Soviet Union in the fight. These convoys braved treacherous conditions, facing not only the threat of German U-boats, but also the brutal Arctic weather. Another lesser-known theatre was the China-Burma-India (CBI) theatre, where Allied forces fought against Japanese troops in dense jungles and rugged mountains. The CBI theatre was crucial for maintaining supply lines and supporting Chinese resistance against Japan. These diverse and challenging environments tested the resilience and adaptability of the soldiers. These lesser-known theatres of war highlight the global scale and complexity of World War II, reminding us of the countless untold stories of bravery and sacrifice. From the icy waters of the Arctic to the dense jungles of Southeast Asia, each theatre presented unique challenges and demanded extraordinary courage. The resilience and determination of those who fought in these remote and harsh environments are a testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure and overcome adversity. Between 1941 and 1945, Allied ships braved the frigid waters of the Arctic to deliver vital supplies to the Soviet Union. Known as the Arctic Convoys, these missions were among the most dangerous of the war. Ships faced not only the bitter cold and treacherous ice, but also constant attacks from German U-boats and aircraft. Churchill himself called these journeys the worst journey in the world. Yet, despite the risks, the convoys delivered thousands of tanks, planes and tons of food and ammunition, resources that were crucial to the Soviet war effort on the Eastern Front. The sailors who manned these convoys were ordinary men, performing extraordinary feats. They endured freezing temperatures that could cause frostbite within minutes, navigated minefields of icebergs, and faced the constant threat of torpedoes. Their bravery and perseverance ensured that the Soviet Union could continue its relentless fight against Nazi Germany, contributing to key victories like the Battle of Stalingrad. The Arctic convoys were a testament to the resilience and determination of the Allied forces. Despite the harsh conditions and relentless enemy attacks, they played a crucial role in the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany. Their legacy lives on as a symbol of international cooperation and the unyielding spirit of those who fought for freedom. The Arctic convoys not only strengthened the bond between the Allies, but also showcased the incredible human spirit in the face of adversity. These missions remain a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made and the courage displayed by those who served during World War II. World War II wasn't just a battle of armies, it was a battle of minds, where science and technology became weapons of unprecedented power. The war spurred rapid advancements in various fields, from aviation to medicine and even computing. Innovations during the war forever changed how we think about warfare and reshaped the modern world. These breakthroughs didn't just determine the outcome of the war, they laid the foundation for future technological progress, from radar to nuclear weapons. The technological advancements of World War II were staggering in their scale and significance. The development of radar revolutionized air and naval warfare, providing a critical edge in detecting enemy movements. Meanwhile, the Manhattan Project brought about the atomic age, forever altering the landscape of global power. Jet engines and rocketry saw significant advancements, paving the way for modern aerospace technology. Early computers and code-breaking machines like the Enigma showcased the power of computational technology in warfare. Medical research also saw leaps forward, with innovations that would save countless lives in the years to come. Let's explore how these innovations turned the tide of battle and laid the groundwork for the future. The legacy of World War II technology continues to shape our world today. The war's technological race was not just about winning battles, but also about securing a future where technology would play a central role in global dynamics. The innovations in radar and nuclear technology were just the beginning. They set the stage for the Cold War and the space race, pushing humanity to new frontiers. As we look back, we see that the technological advancements of World War II were not just about destruction, but also about the potential for progress and innovation. The legacy of these innovations continues to influence our world. reminding us of the power of human ingenuity in the face of adversity. Imagine being able to see your enemy before they see you. This was not just a fantasy, but a reality during World War II. That's the advantage radar gave the Allies. It was a revolutionary technology that changed the course of the war. Developed during the early stages of the war, radar technology allowed operators to detect enemy planes and ships long before they were visible to the naked eye. This early warning system was crucial for defensive and offensive strategies. This innovation was a game changer during the Battle of Britain, where the Royal Air Force used radar to anticipate German air raids. The ability to foresee attacks gave the RAF a significant strategic advantage. It gave British pilots the critical time they needed to scramble their fighters and intercept Luftwaffe bombers. This timely response was often the difference between victory and defeat. Sonar played an equally important role at sea, helping the Allies track and destroy German U-boats that were wreaking havoc on supply convoys. The underwater threat was significant, but sonar technology provided a crucial countermeasure. By detecting submarines through sound waves, sonar allowed Allied ships to hunt these silent predators before they could strike. This proactive approach saved countless lives and vital supplies. Together, radar and sonar shifted the balance of power in the skies and seas, giving the Allies an invisible edge over the Axis. These technologies were not just tools, they were game changers that redefined modern warfare. The development of radar and sonar was a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of technological advancement. Scientists and engineers worked tirelessly to perfect these systems, knowing the fate of the war depended on their success. In combat, these technologies proved their worth time and again. The ability to detect and respond to threats before they materialized was a decisive factor in many Allied victories. Radar and sonar were more than just innovations. They were the invisible edge that helped turn the tide of World War II. Their legacy continues to influence military technology to this day. Today, the principles of radar and sonar are still at the heart of modern military strategy. These technologies have evolved, but their core purpose remains the same: to provide an unseen advantage in the theatre of war. As we look back on World War II, it's clear that radar and sonar were pivotal in shaping the outcome. Their development marked a turning point in technological warfare, setting the stage for future innovations. The invisible edge provided by radar and sonar was a beacon of hope during dark times. It showcased the power of human ingenuity and the relentless drive to overcome adversity. As we honor the legacy of these groundbreaking technologies, we remember the countless lives they saved and the pivotal role they played in securing victory. Radar and sonar were not just tools of war, they were symbols of hope and resilience. The story of radar and sonar is a testament to the enduring spirit of innovation. From their inception during World War II to their continued evolution today, these technologies remain at the forefront of military strategy. As we move forward, the lessons learned from radar and sonar continue to guide us. Their legacy is a reminder of the power of innovation and the importance of staying ahead in the ever-changing landscape of warfare. The invisible edge that radar and sonar provided during World War II remains a cornerstone of military strategy. Their impact is felt not just in the past, but in the present and future of warfare. As we reflect on the contributions of radar and sonar, we honor the visionaries who made it possible. Their work continues to inspire new generations of scientists and engineers. The legacy of radar and sonar is a testament to the enduring power of innovation. These technologies have shaped the course of history and will continue to do so for generations to come. Few technological advancements during World War II were as transformative or as controversial as the Manhattan Project. This top-secret initiative brought together some of the greatest scientific minds of the time to develop the world's first atomic bomb. The project was a monumental effort that required unprecedented collaboration and innovation. Scientists from various disciplines, including physics, chemistry, and engineering, worked together to solve complex problems. Their combined expertise and relentless dedication were crucial to the project's success. The project began in 1939 after fears that Nazi Germany was working on its own nuclear weapon. The urgency of the situation pushed the Allies to accelerate their research and development efforts. The race to develop the atomic bomb was not just a scientific endeavor, but also a strategic military operation. The Allies knew that whoever controlled nuclear technology would have a significant advantage in the war. Over 6 years, scientists and engineers worked tirelessly in secret facilities across the United States to harness the power of nuclear fission. These facilities were scattered across the country, from Los Alamos in New Mexico to Oak Ridge in Tennessee. The secrecy surrounding the project was paramount. Security measures were stringent, and many of the scientists were unaware of the full scope of their work until the very end. The result was a weapon of unprecedented destructive power. The successful test of the atomic bomb in July 1945 marked a turning point in modern warfare. The test, known as the Trinity Test, was conducted in the New Mexico desert. The explosion was so powerful that it was seen and felt miles away, signaling the dawn of the nuclear age. In August 1945, atomic bombs were dropped on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, forcing Japan's surrender and ending the war. The devastation was immediate and overwhelming. The bombings resulted in unprecedented destruction and loss of life. The cities were reduced to rubble, and the human toll was staggering. But this victory came at a tremendous cost. Tens of thousands of civilians were killed instantly, and many more suffered from radiation sickness in the years that followed. The ethical implications of using such a weapon continue to be debated to this day. The bombings left a lasting impact on the survivors, known as hibakusha, who faced long-term health issues and social stigma. Their stories serve as a poignant reminder of the human cost of nuclear warfare. The Manhattan Project not only ended World War II, but also ushered in the nuclear age, changing the nature of warfare and international relations forever. The legacy of the Manhattan Project is a complex one, marked by both scientific achievement and moral controversy. The advent of nuclear weapons introduced a new era of geopolitical tension. The balance of power shifted, and the threat of nuclear annihilation became a constant undercurrent in international relations. In the years following the war, many of the scientists involved in the Manhattan Project grappled with the ethical ramifications of their work. Some became advocates for nuclear disarmament, while others continued to work in the field of nuclear science. The moral dilemmas faced by these scientists highlight the dual-edged nature of scientific progress. Their contributions to nuclear science were groundbreaking, but the consequences of their work weighed heavily on their consciences. The knowledge gained from the Manhattan Project also paved the way for the development of nuclear energy, which promised a new source of power for a rapidly growing world. However, the dual-use nature of nuclear technology meant that the threat of nuclear weapons would always loom large. Nuclear energy offered the potential for clean and efficient power, but it also came with significant risks. The challenge was to harness this power responsibly and prevent its misuse. The Cold War era saw a nuclear arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union, leading to the proliferation of nuclear weapons around the globe. International efforts to control and reduce nuclear arsenals have been ongoing ever since. The arms race led to the development of increasingly powerful and sophisticated nuclear weapons. This period of intense competition and brinkmanship defined much of the latter half of the 20th century. Today, the legacy of the Manhattan Project continues to influence both the field of nuclear science and global geopolitics. The balance between harnessing nuclear energy for peaceful purposes and preventing the spread of nuclear weapons remains a critical challenge for the international community. The ongoing efforts to promote nuclear non-proliferation and ensure the safe use of nuclear technology are testament to the enduring impact of the Manhattan Project. As we look to the future, the lessons of the past remain ever relevant. While the Allies were developing radar and nuclear weapons, Germany was creating a weapon unlike anything the world had ever seen, the V-2 rocket. This was the world's first long-range ballistic missile, capable of traveling faster than the speed of sound and striking targets hundreds of miles away. The V-2 was a marvel of engineering, designed by Wernher von Braun and his team of scientists. It was used to devastating effect against cities like London, causing widespread destruction and terror. But the story of the V-2 doesn't end with the war. After Germany's defeat, both the United States and the Soviet Union raced to capture German rocket technology and scientists. Wernher von Braun would later become a key figure in NASA, helping to develop the rockets that carried humans to the moon. The V-2 was both a weapon of war and a harbinger of the space age, a reminder of how scientific breakthroughs can be both destructive and transformative. The V-2 rocket was not just a weapon, it was a technological marvel that pushed the boundaries of what was possible. Its development required groundbreaking advancements in aerodynamics, propulsion, and materials science. The rocket's engine, for instance, was a feat of engineering, capable of producing unprecedented thrust. The V-2's guidance system was also revolutionary, allowing it to hit targets with remarkable accuracy. This technology laid the groundwork for future advancements in missile and space technology. After the war, the captured V-2 technology became the foundation for both American and Soviet space programs. Wernher von Braun's expertise was instrumental in the success of the Apollo missions. His work helped to achieve one of humanity's greatest milestones, landing a man on the moon. The legacy of the V-2 rocket is a testament to the dual-edged nature of technological progress. It serves as a reminder that the same innovations that can lead to destruction can also propel us to new heights. The dawn of space-age technology was born out of the crucible of war, but it has since become a beacon of human ingenuity and aspiration. The V-2 rocket's development was a complex process that involved numerous tests and iterations. Engineers meticulously designed and redesigned components to achieve the desired performance. The assembly of the V-2 rocket was a massive undertaking, requiring precision and coordination. Each test provided valuable data that informed further improvements and refinements. The fuel systems were particularly challenging, as they needed to provide consistent and powerful thrust. Innovations in fuel injection and combustion were critical to the rocket's success. Scientists and engineers worked tirelessly to analyze test data and make necessary adjustments. The guidance systems were another area of intense focus, as accuracy was paramount. Early computer technology played a crucial role in developing these guidance systems. The integration of computing technology marked a significant advancement in missile design. After the war, the captured V-2 technology became the foundation for both American and Soviet space programs. Wernher von Braun's expertise was instrumental in the success of the Apollo missions. His work helped to achieve one of humanity's greatest milestones, landing a man on the moon. The legacy of the V-2 rocket is a testament to the dual-edged nature of technological progress. It serves as a reminder that the same innovations that can lead to destruction can also propel us to new heights. The dawn of space-age technology was born out of the crucible of war, but it has since become a beacon of human ingenuity and aspiration. Amid the chaos and destruction of World War II, countless acts of resilience and humanity emerged, reminding us of the strength and spirit of ordinary people. These stories show us the human side of the war, the courage, sacrifice, and determination that defined the era. From cities under siege to soldiers fighting for their homeland, these tales reveal the incredible resilience of those who endured the unimaginable. These extraordinary stories of human resilience continue to inspire us, reminding us of the enduring spirit that can overcome even the darkest times. Through the lens of history, we see the power of unity, hope, and the unbreakable human spirit. For 872 days, the people of Leningrad endured one of the longest and most brutal sieges in history. Surrounded by German forces, the city was cut off from food, fuel, and supplies. Winter temperatures plunged to minus 30 degrees Celsius, and starvation became a daily reality. Yet the citizens of Leningrad refused to surrender. They rationed what little food they had, melted snow for drinking water, and found ways to keep their factories running despite the constant bombardment. The Road of Life, a frozen route across Lake Ladoga, became the city's lifeline during the harsh winters. Supplies were ferried in under the cover of darkness, and evacuees were taken out in trucks that braved the ice and enemy fire. By the time the siege was lifted in January 1944, over 1 million people had died, but the city had held. The resilience of Leningrad's people remains a testament to the unbreakable spirit of humanity in the face of unimaginable hardship. Their story is a powerful reminder of the strength and courage that can emerge even in the darkest of times. The cultural revival that followed the siege showcased the indomitable spirit of the people as they sought to reclaim their identity and heritage. Schools reopened and children returned to their studies, symbolizing hope and a future beyond the devastation. Medical facilities, though strained, continued to provide care, highlighting the dedication of healthcare workers amidst the chaos. Artists and performers played a crucial role in lifting the spirits of the people, using their talents to inspire and bring hope. Public gatherings and community events became a testament to the collective strength and unity of Leningrad's citizens. The rebuilding efforts were a monumental task, but the determination and solidarity of the people ensured that Leningrad would rise again. The post-war celebrations marked not just the end of a brutal siege, but the beginning of a new chapter of resilience and hope for Leningrad. In the United States, Japanese Americans faced intense discrimination during the war. They were often viewed with suspicion and hostility, fueled by wartime propaganda and racial prejudice. This prejudice was not just a social sentiment, but was institutionalized in policies and actions that targeted Japanese Americans specifically. Many were forcibly relocated to internment camps, losing their homes, businesses, and freedom. Families were torn apart, and entire communities were uprooted. The conditions in these camps were harsh, with inadequate housing, poor sanitation, and limited access to medical care. Yet, despite this injustice, thousands of Japanese American men volunteered to serve in the US military. They sought to prove their loyalty to a country that had betrayed them. Their decision to serve was not just a personal sacrifice, but a profound statement of their commitment to the ideals of freedom and democracy. The 442nd Infantry Regiment, composed almost entirely of Japanese Americans, became the most decorated unit in US military history. Their bravery and sacrifice were unparalleled. They fought in some of the most challenging and dangerous battles, demonstrating exceptional courage and resilience. Their motto, "Go for broke," symbolized their determination to prove their loyalty and bravery. It was a testament to their unwavering spirit. This motto encapsulated their willingness to risk everything for the sake of their country and their fellow soldiers. The 442nd fought in some of the most brutal campaigns in Europe, rescuing a trapped battalion in France and earning over 18,000 individual awards for bravery. Their courage was legendary. Their actions not only saved countless lives, but also demonstrated the extraordinary capabilities and dedication of Japanese American soldiers. Their sacrifices not only helped secure Allied victories, but also challenged the prejudice and injustice they faced at home. They returned as heroes, but their fight for equality was far from over. The recognition they received was a step towards justice, but the road to full equality was still long and arduous. Their story is a powerful reminder of how courage and perseverance can triumph over hatred and adversity. It is a legacy that continues to inspire future generations. The lessons learned from their experiences are invaluable, teaching us about the strength of the human spirit and the importance of standing up against injustice. World War II was a conflict that reshaped the world, but it was also a collection of countless individual stories. Stories of innovation, resilience, and humanity. From the shadows of espionage to the battlefields of the Arctic and the jungles of the Pacific, these stories remind us of the complexity of war and the strength of the human spirit. They show us that history is not just about dates and battles, it's about the people who lived through it, who shaped it, and who were forever changed by it. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the hidden dimensions of World War II. Which story resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more untold history.